The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head. It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself.
And I will
The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions. It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead.
The dread
I
Father
don't want it
works
to
through
come to
me, and his work has
I do.
just begun.
I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenrock. Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
Have you heard
I had
the
a feeling
tale
you'd be
of
willing
Matthew
to listen to me.
Bellamont and the great treachery of
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock. See if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes. I'm unsure. I don't think so. I'm not. I maintain a few. Most hail from House. Most of my sending. However, you might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. Or making sure that, and with Solstheim crawling with real traitors, their collaboration with the Empire, Lalu does, having past ties to the, they had welcomed. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed. Don't worry.
Is it getting hot? Or is it just me? That's not someone who lives in Ravenrock, I don't think.
All hail the
Maybe.
savior of the
I can't
dark
help but think of some sort of temple.
All hail the
Why would that be? Don't stay away for too long.
I don't know who sent you here. Give me something to feel like.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer. How do you think? I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers. Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulans for years now. No, I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
We are bonded now.
Actually, I do.
And I.
If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you. There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for. What makes you think I have it?
Follow.
Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, you can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until you... Back in 95, Vila Ulan came to Ravenrock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard and then murder. He arrived up at the bloody town joint. He underestimated village. Vila Ulan was executed when the Dunmers laid to rest. The body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the Asham is born of the very same soil, it
The
represents
dread
rebirth
Father
and
works
renewal.
through me,
Like the life
and
end.
his work.
They serve the best sujama I've ever tasted over the wretched mesh. Worth every corner.
What do you need? Got it. That's it? All right.
Excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here. I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer. Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their... What kind of nonsense is that? I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer, and you hurl baseless accusations at me? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit. Please, I don't wish to be disturbed while I'm meditating. Don't even think about it. Huh?
It's busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess I might stay.
I don't know who sent you.
I hope Gelder's proved useful. If you made an... Tell us you. Are you sure? So Gelders' plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesul's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it. I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid... If you're wrong about Telesul, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. If you have evidence, and in places... Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck. Be careful. If the Severans have betrayed us, then they'll be well armed.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way.
Stop her! I won't allow you to ruin years of Villa
House Lalu will have its revenge.
What, pray, oh, it's us.
Did you find...
You lost?
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor? Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice. Good. I'm going to send 2 of the best Reverend Guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can. See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away. Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since. They're quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by... They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town. People have mentioned it's a bit... Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
Never should have come here.
Is someone there?
Taste it.
I knew it!
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect.
I knew it!
You would shut out the darkness!
I join you in death, Father. I knew I'd find you! Yes! Manus! Enough! Found you. Watch it. Ah!
Yes? I knew you'd miss me.
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Ven?
If you're looking for supplies, talk to Fethis. I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you,
Well, what
friend?
happened? Then, it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you? Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself. Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Now, I'm certain Adriel was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial. Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As Counselor, I hereby award you Severin Manor and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
Can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.